Okay, so what made you want? Well, you are the owner, correct?
Yeah.
Can I ask your first and last name?
My name's Tim Colley, Colley.
Okay, and what made you want to start this shop?
I started the shop because I spent most of my life in a good career doing pharmaceutical sales and marketing, but I felt like there was some part of my life or talent that I was put here to do, I wasn't doing, and I wanted to um, do something that I thought had a positive impact on the world and use the gifts that I think I was given.
So, how did you know that this specifically is what you wanted to pursue, opposed to what you were doing then?
Okay. Well, I didn't know that doing greeting cards or having a greeting card or a gift store was what I would end up doing. I just knew I needed to do something that had a positive impact on the world and allowed me to touch people's lives that I would never meet. So this just kind of happened, really. I just started taking an entrepreneurial class, and this is what surfaced.
So, what is the main idea behind the store? Is it greeting cards or is it something else?
Well, the main idea behind the store actually, I'm still defining. In fact, I was just with a brand manager, and the phone call I was just about to go on is talking to people. I've had the business 3.5 years now, and I think I'm at that point where I want a more clear definition of what my company is and what we're doing, but I do know I want it to be a positive influence on the world somehow.
And how did you come up with the name Bird Sings?
Oh, well, I had our name comes from, I was taking an entrepreneurial class and I had to have a name for my final. And it was at the Kauffman Foundation. And I was reminded of a book I had read a spiritual book by Deepak Chopra. And he talks about when you plant a red tulip bulb in the ground, and as long as it has the nutrition and water and sunlight that it needs, it doesn't have to think about it. It just grows into a perfect red tulip. There's no effort. And the same is true of us. If we fulfill our natural purpose, we actually find joy doing it, and we get more energy from doing it. And so just as the bird sings and the tree shades and the flower blooms, if you do what you're always intended to do, you'll be happy. And you will bring joy to others. That's where the name comes from, Bird Sings.
That's great. That's a great meaning. What is some of the store's history, and how and when exactly was it started?
The store started the business was started about 3.5 years, because we're also a wholesale greeting card company. We make our own greeting cards and sell them all over the country. And they feature the work of local artists who get a royalty for the sale. I started in the basement of my church, which is Unity Temple on the Plaza, and opened up a little shop there. And actually, I started managing their gift shop, and so left my career in marketing to manage a church gift shop, and started making cards and putting them out. And I was terrified of people, because when you do what is your gift, it's very intimate, and it can be very frightening to expose yourself in that sort of way for judgment. Because if you do something you don't really care about, it doesn't matter if people don't like it. But if you do something that you really love and someone criticizes it, in the beginning it's terrifying. Now it doesn't bother me. But so that was how I started it. I started managing their store. And it's funny, people will tell you what is possible and what isn't. And the minister told me, well, the only way you're ever going to buy this bookstore is if you give us at least $50,000 to $60,000 in cash. And it turned out, within a year and a half, I owned that bookstore, and I did not give him $50,000 to $60,000 in cash. And it worked in a way I would have never guessed. But I think when something is meant to be, as long as we don't become our own obstacles, it will be. I think we're the greatest obstacle to our own success.
Definitely. I completely agree with that. Well, now on to the art. What kind of art do you sell? Like, we saw the paintings downstairs. Is it from all over the country artists, or is it local, or?
Well, the art that we sell is, we encourage local artists. Well, we actually don't have any problem finding local artists who want to display their work. So we have, but we also have work that is licensed through larger manufacturers who put art on canvas and other things, and so we just try to carry distinct art, and whenever possible, carry art that has an inspirational message in it. We find that people sort of associate that with us and like that about us.
Okay. I think that's all the questions we have.
Great.
Thank you.